All right, I call to order the Murray City Planning Commission meeting for Thursday, September 19th, 2024. It is 6:31 p.m. Present this evening are Commissioners Lisa Malkiewicz, Jake Pearson, Ned Hacker, Michael Henry, and I, myself, am Maren Patterson. I'm the chair. Excused is Pete Hristo and Michael Richards. From staff, we have Zachary Smallwood, David Rogers, and Mark Richardson. We'd like to welcome the public and thank you for attending our meeting. We're always grateful to have you here. Some etiquette items to review. We ask that you will take a moment and silence your cell phones. And when the time comes, if you would like to make a comment on an agenda item, we ask that you speak into the microphone for the recording and also ask that you state your name and address for the minutes. Once the item you are here for is over, you are welcome to leave. We just ask that you do so quietly as we continue with our remaining items. If you are viewing this meeting online or on the live stream, the only way to make a public comment is to email planningcommission@murray.utah.gov. If you post a comment on the Facebook or YouTube feeds, it will not be seen. And we do have Commissioner Michael Richards joining us. So for the record, he is here. We will start with our business items. Oh, yes. We also want to let you know that agenda item number 5 in our conditional use permits, Vera Salon Suites, has been moved to our October 3rd meeting. So if you're here for that item, it will be at our next meeting. Now we'll move, thank you, to our business items. Our approval of our August 15th minutes. Have all the commissioners had an opportunity to review the minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll entertain a motion.
Madam Chairman, I'll make a motion that we approve the Planning Commission meeting held August 15th with a few of the minor corrections that we talked to in the pre-meeting.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passes. Agenda item number 2, conflicts of interest. Do any of the commissioners have a conflict of interest with the agenda items this evening?
No.
No, neither do I. Agenda item number 3, approval of findings of facts and conclusions. We have quite a few. Have the commissioners had an opportunity to review the finding of fact and conclusions this evening?
Yes. Yes.
I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Chair, I'll make a motion that we approve the findings of fact for the Fuji Townhome Subdivision Amendment, the Fuji Townhomes Conditional Use Permit Amendment, Olympus Tents and Events Conditional Use Permit, Rookery Auto Sales Conditional Use Permit, and the NOAA Design Review.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? All right, those are all approved. We'll now move on to our agenda item number 4, conditional use permit for Combustion Motorsports. Is the applicant present tonight? Okay, great. We'll have a presentation from David Rogers.
Thank you very much, Commissioners. So for Combustion Motorsports, this is a request for a conditional use permit for the operation of a power sports retail dealership in an existing repair and detailing business. So here is the site. The whole site is just under 16 acres. They themselves have 10,000 square feet, and they are looking at 1,800 square feet for their showroom, which is highlighted in blue. These are the surrounding zones, so it's mostly manufacturing with some homes across 3rd West there. Before you are the site plans and the floor plans. So this shows a breakdown of the square footages of the building that they have, as well as their floor plan of where the showroom will be in comparison to the shop and the warehouse that they currently have. So for parking, staff has calculated the required parkings at the standard of 4 per 1,000 for the showroom and 1 for 750 square feet for the warehouse. Staff determined that they need 16 parking spaces, and the applicant provided 24 parking spaces, and then there are 2 accesses to the site that are circled in red. So as per city code, 14 notices of the public meeting were sent to all property owners located within 400 feet of the property, and as of the date of this meeting, staff has received no comments. Based on the analysis of the conditional use permits, staff concludes that the proposed use for an auto sales business is allowed in this zone, subject to conditional use approval. With the conditions as outlined in the staff report, the proposed use will comply with the standards of the Murray City Land Use Ordinance, and this use is not contrary to the goals and objectives of the general plan in this area. So with all of that, staff recommends that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow for an auto sales business at the property address 6162 South, 350 West, subject to the following conditions, and I'm happy to take any questions.
Hi, can I ask a question, just so it's on the record? Shows that we think it through. I know the answer, you've done a great job. But in the drawing submitted for the site plan, there were no doors, no windows or bathrooms, which I'm sure they do have. I actually went and looked, and they have roll-up doors on several on both sides, which are where there are parking spots, and the roll-up doors say no parking in front of them. So in your calculation, you didn't include those spots, correct?
Correct. Those spots were not included in the calculation.
Excellent. All right.
Any other questions? Any other questions for staff? Okay, if we could have the applicant come forward. And just state your name and address for the record.
Yeah, Travis Gardner. Do you want my personal address or the business address?
Either address.
Business address 6162 South, 350 West in Murray.
Great. Have you had an opportunity to review the conditions?
I have.
And you'll be able to comply with those?
Absolutely.
Great. Is there any other additional information you would like to give the commission about your project?
No, I mean, pretty much nothing's really changing. Instead of servicing, we're just selling them. So same amount of traffic flow coming in and out. So.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. I will now open the meeting for public comment regarding this agenda item. If you would like to make a comment, you can do so at the podium. We ask that you state your name and address into the microphone and try to keep your comment to 3 minutes. Is there anyone that would like to speak for this agenda item? Okay, seeing none, I'll close the public comment period and bring it back for discussion or a motion.
I guess I could just,
Oh, were there any? Okay.
and I guess I could just complete that thought, that ask the applicant, you do have access to restrooms in your facility, correct?
Yeah, we have 3 restrooms.
Assume so, but, all right, thanks. I don't have any other questions.
Madam Chairman, I make a motion that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow an auto sales business at the property address 6162 South, 350 West, subject to the following 4 conditions.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, I have a motion by Commissioner Hacker and a second by Commissioner Henry to approve a conditional use permit to allow an auto sales business at the property address 6162 South, 350 West, subject to the 4 conditions. Is there any discussion on that motion? Okay, we can take a vote.
Okay, Commissioner Richards,
Yes.
Commissioner Pearson,
Yes.
Commissioner Milkovich,
Yes.
Commissioner Hacker,
Yes.
Commissioner Henry,
Yes.
Chair Patterson.
Yes. Your motion is approved. Good luck with your business. Thank you for coming tonight. Since we do not have agenda item number 5, is there any additional business or?
Not really. All we have is, we will have a meeting on the 3rd, and I believe Vice Chair Hacker said he will not be there, so I'm going to remember to write that down. Other than that, nope, I think we're good.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
I can make a motion to adjourn at 6:40.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
That might be the record.